my older granddaughter came with her boyfriend, and when he left, he told her, I didn't know that there were old lesbians. I'm
Oh,
like, wait, where'd we go?
hi, I'm Edie,
I'm Judy,
and
and
together
together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies. Woo!
Hey!
Guess what?
What?
We got visitors
Oh my
today.
goodness. Yes, I know we got visitors. We are so blessed to have visitors today. We have Rita and Sherry, and they're two old friends of ours. And they're joining us to have a little chit chat today and tell us all about how it is to take two blended families and bring them all together and have wonderful grandchildren. Actually, we've got to say this too. This is our first time of ever doing guest on a Zoom. So they have to kind of bear with us and we're going to work out these kinks and stuff. Before you know it, we're going to all be old hands at this. And I love your mask, Sherry.
It's from our grandson's baseball team.
I wanted to make sure I gave Sherry a big old high five because I am so impressed and so amazed with how well I see you in your day-to-day life with your grandchildren. Sherry has never birthed any children, but she married Rita, and Rita has children and grandchildren, and Sherry just stepped right up there, and she's like king.
Wearing the grandson
Oh yeah,
baseball
yeah, she's in it.
right off the bat.
She's in it. So what we want is a lot of people, we want people to realize that this is possible. So we'd like for you to tell us a little bit about, how this all came together for you.
So we had this concept actually, and one of our grandsons went with it. It's called Grandma's on the Go. And what we were going to try to show people is we're typical grandmothers. We go with our grandkids, we take them, we go on vacations with them. We struggle who's going to which person's game, or this one's got a program tonight and this one's got a game. How does one get there, the other one get there, make it happen so um, that everybody feels supported. And sometimes what happens is, like, Sherry might be somewhere watching one thing, I'll be somewhere watching something else. And then depending on who's running longer, the other person will come and join. So it's like if this one's having a baseball game and it's running longer than the other kids' basketball game or whatever, then we try to make the other kids' thing happen too. And as the little ones get older, it's going to be like a 4 and a 6-year-old are coming up and now coming into their own. The little boy wants to do t-ball. The little girl wants to do gymnastics. So we're going to be adding more kids in the mix. And then when you add my great grandkids in too, we try to go to as many of their things as possible. Like my adult granddaughter and I will take her kids somewhere. Like we went out to dinner, like a couple of weeks ago, or we'll go take the kids to the park. So it's like trying to fit everybody in, but that's what grandparents do. It's just what we.
Well, honestly, Rita, not all grandparents do. Some grandparents just like don't. But the
They're
good
missing out then.
good ones do. So we're just glad that they get a chance to see that the two lesbian grandmas that we know are out there pushing hard to go to ball games, swim team, and anything else they can get
Yeah.
Right, I'm kind of lucky. Kind of lucky they got lesbian grandmas so that you can split yourselves up to go to all these events and catch up with each other later.
The one day that we were all baking cookies and making gingerbread houses here, we had just got our kitchen done. So, it was supposed to stay pristine. Well, she came downstairs and she just looked and there was flour everywhere. The kids were giggling. I think I had flour in my hair. But we were having a blast. So anyway, so Sherry, what do you want to add about Grandma's on the Go? Sometimes I think it frustrates you how much we're on the go.
It used to. Um, with basketball, I actually liked it because that was something that, the oldest one and I shared a lot. Um, he was uh, a kid that
He is a
had,
kid.
well, he's a teenager now. but he was 13 and he had never played basketball competitively, just throwing the ball around. And I got him signed up. He was signed up, and you know, after his games, he would talk strategy. He would talk about things that he needed to do better, and he told one of his friends. He said, "My grandma taught me how to box out."
So what do the grandkids call you?
They call me Share Bear.
Jackson. Oh, this is Jackson, by the way. And I'm just Grandma or Grandma Rita, depending.
Hey, Jackson. Wait, a story off the top of your head, a special moment with one of your grandchildren.
Wow, there are so many. I just know that for my 60th birthday, the kids made handmade gifts for me, and that was really special. We had a Michael Jackson impersonator, and of all the things that I got, it was that was really special.
So
they one drew a picture of me, had painted a picture on a box that you put photographs in, and the other had painted a frame that had Share Bear on it. So that was very special.
Right. That is nice. See, and that's because she's a wonderful person and slipped right in there, and they love her and she loves them. And,
So this was done by the one, he's 16 now, so he was like 14. Can you show it?
I don't know. I don't know. Wait a minute. I don't know if
I see.
Wow, that's really
Jackson. It's supposed to be me and the. I think it's supposed to be me
and Jackson.
and Jackson from one of the pictures of me holding Jackson.
That's cool. That's nice, though.
I like it.
Put his face on here.
We'll have to cover his face. That's
For privacy,
That's
but
okay.
Sure.
the top says share, and couldn't fit the whole thing on there, but the bottom, if you can see it, says Bear,
which is her
which
name.
is the name they call me, Share Bear,
Right.
which is perfect because it came from Sherry, and also meaning to share.
You and Sherry, to me, and to many, many others, are an extreme wonderful role model. And the fact
Thank
that
you.
you've been able to take and take a blended family and blend them together and make a really good situation for a lot of really nice kids. You know what I mean?
Aw, thank you.
Please do us a favor. And since you enjoyed this, and I'm really glad you stayed with us and everything, hit the button. What button is that?
We want everyone to hit the red button. It's the
The red
subscribe
button.
button.
That's right. And then click that bell so that you can get notifications that'll let you know each time and every time that we upload a video. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you for seeing Rita and Sherry and them sharing with us and everything. And we just loved it. Thank you so much.
Till next time.